for everyone else, what did you learn the first sort of 45 minutes? What stood out to you?
Half guard again, just making sure that like the underhooks, like I knew they were important, but like they're so crucial to working that connection with the leg and working up onto like that standing up or like turning it into a sweep or a leg entanglement. So
So if you're in bottom half guard, you've got to get under the person's arm. Yeah? What else?
Grab that leg,
Yeah?
either or,
Either or?
aim for it,
Either leg, yes. What else?
push the cross face.
Watch the cross face. Okay? If you're on the bottom and you're hunting the leg, they can control your face, you're in trouble.
distance management and like gap, control the gaps and using them in favour. Like even from bottom half, like staying close and connected, and then just like sneaking in for another look or something like that makes it so much easier.
Very good. So we started half guard, and then we went turn. What did you learn from turn?
Don't get killed.
Okay.
There's a quick solution to that wide base thing. You know, whenever I've had people in turtle, I've tried to nudge them a little bit, but
Yeah.
as you just lighten down the fact that there's something else available right
That's
there,
it.
which is really cool.
It's really cool. And then same from supine guard. Top and bottom. Primarily top today. When you want to start passing, we did that from half guard as well. Wrap the leg up. Don't be afraid of looking for it. That's the biggest thing. This is not a solution to every single problem, right? We need to acknowledge that. But we also need to acknowledge that, hey, there's a leg there, and I need to grab it. Because a lot of what we do actually happens from grabbing a leg. Believe it or not. Single leg takedowns, different things from turtle, from bottom half. Yeah, all of these things happen from just grabbing a leg. So let's look at everything that we did. If you're in bottom, please. If Andy is in bottom half guard, we started out saying that he can grab either leg. We gave you guys a minute or so each, and it ended up being that everyone grabbed the far leg. Yeah? So he shot through, and then he grabs here, and then you can start elevating and turning and things like such. Yeah? Then we corrected that and we asked, why did you grab the closed leg? And we said, because it's harder to get to. Then you realize after a little while it's actually easy to get to. Yeah? Unless I start doing this stuff. Then you can grab that. The moment I'm here, then you're in trouble. So we revert to the other leg. Going deep half guard, meaning that you're under me, on the closed leg, it's arguably stronger than the far leg. Deep half guard, the majority of time, is taught on the far leg. Nothing wrong with that, but we can't ignore the ability to grab the other leg. So when he grabs this leg, we said, first, he needs to turn my leg out to the side using the scorpion hook here. And then the top leg pinches in, the bottom leg pushes the knee into the floor and then forwards in his direction. Then as he shoots through, he needs to get his shoulder close to my hip, and then he gets his hands together really, really strongly and falls back down again here. As long as his head is really, really close to me, there's not much I can do. This is the thing that he needs to watch. Yeah, he needs to watch the head. But here now, if I stay here, he can easily turn me in this direction and come up on top. Yeah? Then we added to that the same condition just from the top. If I want to make his life hard, I start wrapping myself around one of his legs. Very common to wrap around the top leg, but if he has shot that through, there's no reason why I can't grab the bottom leg either. Same logic applies. If he tries to get up now, very difficult. Very, very difficult. And it's not uncommon to start unwrapping your legs if you do this. You're not really at a risk of a triangle. If you are, there's way too much space. And if I feel that he's starting to bring his other leg up and over, I'm going to grab it and secure other passes. Because you have that hip control, you can easily start moving in that way. We also explored, same position, the grip going inside here, and then locking onto the hip. This is where we kind of get that groin split type position. Leaning this way, getting our elbow down, and then we start crawling and getting hip control. Even for someone very flexible like you, Oliver, it worked, especially when we could kind of cradle you sideways. So we're bending the spine and we got full control over the hips. Yeah? From turtle, we said turtle, supine guard, mount and closed guard are the same positions, just in reverse, with the opponent in different positions. His hips are arguably the same. If I struggle getting a chin strap as an example, I can wrap around one of his legs here, topple him over. If I get my hands free, we said we could do the same on the side. This is also where if the person has a really wide base, it's really difficult to move them sideways. But there is nothing stopping that knee from going up. So we just grab, we lift and we're up and over. They become light as a feather. And that moved us into supine guard, where we explored all the same grips. Wrapping around from the outside, starting to set up smash passes. If he gets 2-on-1, we wrap under here for the same level of control. And then, you can start passing in different ways. Making sense? Do you remember all of that?
Yeah. I have a question.
Yeah, go.
When we're doing that, when you said, it's like a single leg takeout, is there a way of doing that where you don't end up in guard? Is there a way of bypassing that?
Yes, there is. However, I need to topple him on a little bit of an angle. So if he's really wide, I need to pull his leg back and then aim to land in front of his far knee. Yeah. Because as you stand up, it'll be very easy to pull this way. That means that as he gets toppled over, he will fall right in front of you. So we need to change the angle a little bit here, and then fall in front. Does that make sense? Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
Would you like to try?
No, all good. Thank you.
Any other questions? No? All good?
All good.
Different session, guys. Very different session. But to tie in next week and what we've done the last 2 weeks, you've got to remember this stuff. Try to keep it in mind for all of next week. Fundamentals, all levels. When you get all of this, try to keep it in mind, please. Cool? Alright. Thanks for today.